So here's the new idea that I'm having. So we know about how it's always lined up on the x-axis, so it's adopting the x-axis of the loading zone, like the x-coordinate, and the y-coordinate is different. So what I'm thinking maybe, also I should probably not have Will stream up in the background during this, is that it's taking the the x-coordinate of the door, but what's it called? It's adopting the y-coordinate of something else. So for like sheep and Pokemons, and it's taking the x-coordinate of this door, but it's adopting the y-coordinate of these doors, putting one here and one here. Another that kind of goes along with let's see, I'll just go down the line. So Baths, Sobers, and Glasnox, they are adopting the x-coordinate of this Sith door here. And I'm thinking they're lining up with a different object, such as maybe this party initiation trigger, the racist kids trigger, or maybe this unused. Well, actually, no, this is another party init trigger. It might be using one of these triggers. There's also possibilities of maybe one of these placeables or something, but that seems less likely. I'm thinking it's probably like the racist kids trigger or something, or the party init one. But and then for Glasnox, there's the droid dying trigger that it might be lining up with, or maybe it's adopting one of these down here, but they're a little low. I also thought about the idea that it could be using one of these doors, but they seem a tad too far out of place. But that's where it started with this. But anyway, though, so that's an idea. Also, if we look in the lower city, which is way up here, you'll see that mine was right around here, right? So I have the x-coordinate of this door, and I could have the y-coordinate of this trigger, of this zone categorizing trigger, this zone categorizing trigger, and it could have just, composited the two. Maybe something issue with the way the memory was written down for the current game file to where it loaded in the object incorrectly. For 30's one right here, this was the one that kind of stumped me. I wasn't totally sure. But so, of course, it's lined up on the x-axis, and it could be adopting the y-coordinate of maybe this door, which usually has a loading zone on it anyway. And so it could be taking this one's y-coordinate, and that's x-coordinate, which gives you this right here. Yeah, okay. And then another thing to show is that that one's, I'm not going to bother looking. Well, actually, I should probably look for it. Inside of the Beck base, which I think is this one, or is this Davik? No, this is Beck. I got mine right about here, which means that I would have, again, the x-coordinate of this door, which is the elevator that I warped into, and I'd have the y-coordinate of this banter trigger over here. And it could even be this one, because these things, they have geometry, you see, they're large in size. Then if we head down to the Undercity, we see that 30 was about right here. And so again, we're lined up. I already showed you that. And then it could be adopting the y-coordinate of maybe one of the like Hester trigger, maybe the Hindar home trigger, maybe even one of these like party reset and spawn triggers out here, like the Sith walk and stuff. That's kind of what I'm thinking. It's kind of a far-fetched, but it is, we know that load zones are similar to triggers, and they're door related, and all of these kind of line up with a door and a trigger in some way. So there's they're related in some way there. I'm also going to go ahead and show Dantooine, because we don't have a video of this, but Werewolf did describe pretty vividly his displaced loading zone, which was right here. And see, this one has the x-coordinate of this door, and it has the y-coordinate of this door, and he warped right here. So that's my new idea. Tell me what you think.